If we ask students what they want the most from college, they almost always say the same thing: good wages, good careers. And the entry point into those good careers and good wages is the skills that you acquire while you're in college.
All employers are telling us that they need students who can solve problems and think critically and apply what they're hearing in school to a real world problem.
Students really have to hustle to get the skills to get a job, and then it's not like it used to be where you could stay in a job for 30, 40 years and retire. You're hustling through your whole career.
And this is, one of the most critical conversations as we talk about student debt, getting jobs, what skills are required, what are the pathways that young people can choose, and this issue about information and consumer information is one of the most important.
A handful of states have actually released data that's available in almost every state, which links how people do after they graduate with what they studied or where they went to school. Almost every state has this data, but only about 5 or 6 states are releasing it to the public. Higher education is now, I think, the second largest financial investment people make in their lives. You can spend more on college than you spend on your house in some states or some cities, right? So it's really important that we spend this money wisely.
That's one of the biggest investments you'll make. You're making choices about your life and your future, and based on what the reputation of an institution versus really good, solid information about the education you're going to get and the outcomes that you can expect.
How do we get that information in the hands of students, right? So we could build the best website, we could build, mobile apps, we could do all of this stuff, and then the question is, what's the dissemination avenues that are actually needed to make sure that people understand the paths to good careers and family-sustaining wages? So the whole day actually is focused on the identification of these kinds of avenues to disseminate this information.
So our program really focuses on getting quality information out to both students and counselors and parents. So we deliver training opportunities for counselors and advisors in college and career advising. So we are helping counselors and advisors implement tools like Launch My Career and others, and just show them how to use it effectively in advising sessions with students.
It's really an eye-opener for them when they start thinking about the ROI, the return on investment on one major versus another, and how much college really costs. And the lifestyle calculator that's within Launch My Career is a huge eye-opener. We can use that even with young students, with elementary kids, when we say, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? Where do you want to live? But it's a huge eye-opener because I think a lot of students don't know how much it really costs to live, and it's been a huge help for us.
And this is an amazing tool that brings a lot of information into their world. I thought we had some really good tools, really good resources online. This trumps everything we have. We can get this in the hands of thousands of kids